Hey, everybody.
Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Classic Combo. I'm your host, James.
I'm your host, Nick.
And it's a sunny day.
It's a sunny
Might not be sunny when you're listening to this,
Friday evening.
but I don't know what to tell you. If it's not
That's
sunny,
all right.
well, the sun will come back.
Get your sunny right.
Go get a sunny D.
Get your unleash the power
of sunny D.
of the sunny D. Unleash power of the sun.
Dude, I don't know what it is about sunny D, but it is the grossest best drink.
You know, I relate.
Yeah,
I
you know,
relate to
it's-
those words in that.
It's just like it's so disgusting,
Yeah.
and yet it's so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's no other.
Have you had like the flavored Sunny D's?
I've
Or,
had
like, other fruit juices.
I've had other ones, but
like mango Sunny D.
I don't know if I've actually had the mango Sunny D or not.
It's like mango Sunny D.
What the fuck just happened?
James's front door just opened
What the
with
fuck?
no one behind it. I'll go close it for you.
Yeah, that's scary, dude. Be careful. There's a poltergeist. Yeah, the door just like... The door just opened. I guess it didn't latch.
Yeah. I think when Christy left, it didn't seal when she closed it.
When Christy left, her evil magic made the door postpone its latching, and so the wind blew it open.
This actually has been happening at my grandma's house a lot since she got it. Some of it remodeled.
Yeah, she's got evil. Her
yeah,
evil
she's
magic
got-
lingers.
She's got evil magics lingering around the house that prevent the doors from closing fully. But you know, sometimes when you get into a new place, you get into a new space, sometimes the evil magics linger.
The evil magics
The
linger.
evil magics will linger.
You know, that's just what happens. There's witches.
Yeah, that's how it
There's
goes,
witches
man.
everywhere.
Witches everywhere.
There's evil magic.
Shout out Levi.
Shout out Levi. He's a dark friend.
He's our dark friend.
And now, you don't know this because
Yeah.
you have not partaken in the Wheel of Time, which is a fantasy series,
No, I have
which
not.
I'm currently...
I
almost done.
partake in no books, as I
am.
am a bookless heathen.
True.
Yes.
Books are superior. I'll say it.
Okay, that's fine.
They are.
Okay, I understand.
I like movies. I like shows. I like songs. You can just fit a lot more into a book.
Look, bro, if I have to pay even a modicum of attention to something, it's not worth my time.
Well,
Sorry, books.
that's okay.
You're real cool, but
But in this series, Wheel of Time,
yes, Wheel of Time.
there are these. There is a power known as the Dark Lord. Nick has to drink his beverage off screen.
I'm trying to be a good boy and not accidentally represent a company that we do not represent.
Yeah.
I would like to represent it very much.
Fuck it.
Just fuck it.
I don't give a shit. We're not monetized. Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew
like ya.
Kickstart. You
We-
like that
we
shit?
Like ya. You're not a sponsor though. Okay. You're not sponsoring us. They are not paying us
We'd like you
To-
to, though.
to drink the Kickstart on screen.
No, I drink the Kickstart of my own volition.
His blood is Kickstart.
Yes,
If he
it
doesn't
is.
replenish,
That's my
it
that's
evaporates.
That's Nick. This deep Nick lore is that
Damn it, bro. There's a fucking dead fucking mouse.
just
Not in my home.
Oh, just
is-
chilling right there.
It is on the door.
right on the patio.
It's on the patio.
That's rough, dog.
I'll get back to Wheel of Time in a second.
Yeah, Wheel of Time.
I'll tell you about my fucking cat. He's horrid.
The murderer of the Mouse King's subjects.
Yes, he's the
Yeah.
hunter of the Mouse King subjects. We have a pretty big backyard out here. It's all really tall grass because
Yeah.
we just moved here and we don't own a lawnmower yet. Although someone I don't know who he was, I guess, just came by and just mowed just one line through the yard. and then left. Like straight up. There's just a line. And then he left. I don't know what
Single
happened.
line.
I don't
Man.
know if our landlord was like, oh, yeah, you need to mow it. And then he just did one line and was like,
Dude.
well, I'm done.
Dude, that's the kind of guy that I mean, I guess I'm like this too. That's the kind of guy that bites right into an Oreo without splitting it to do the Oreo cream and then the cookie. Or
Yeah.
there's a better analogy. Or he takes a bite out of the roll of Bubblicious. Or whatever
Oh,
the fuck.
okay. Yeah. He just takes a bite.
Bubble tape?
Yeah.
Yeah. He just
and
takes a bite square out of the fucking roll.
it doesn't
Doesn't
unravel.
unwind it.
Yeah. And then he realizes what a fucking mistake that was.
Yeah.
Because then your mouth's full of fuck.
It's full of fuck gum.
Fuck gum.
This week's hashtag is fuck gum.
Hashtag fuck gum. Tell us about a time you fucked a piece of gum.
Just straight up.
You fucking just did the dirty to it.
To a piece of gum.
To a piece of gum. Hashtag fuck gum.
Or when you went anti-establishment on a gum company. Looking at you, Wrigley.
At Combo Classic, at Nick Leonard with no A, at James the Fifth. Anyway, back to my cat. So he's been this backyard we have. It's overgrown, and there's mice that live out there, I guess. And he's been finding them, catching them. He's good. He finds the Mouse King subjects.
Yes.
And he kills them for a bounty. Anyway, so the first couple of times he did it, he was like really aggressive about them, and he wouldn't let go. They were like his, so he'd just like keep them in his mouth. If you got close to him, he'd start growling at you.
Oh my God.
Like he did not want you near. So
what a fiend.
In order to release the dead mouse so I could take care of it, my dumbass was like, "Oh, I'll give him some fucking treats because he's a fucking whoremonger."
That's true.
And
he'll do anything for treats.
He'll do anything for food. Legit.
Yeah.
He screams at me all the time about food, and it's like, "Well, fuck you. You're too fat. You only get 2 cups a day.
Yeah.
Eat my ass." Straight up, eat my ass.
Eat my ass, my cat.
And give me that sandpapery tongue directly on the bung. There it is. Not little did I know, just me realizing it after doing this a couple of times, is I was giving him positive reinforcement to catch the fucking mice so he gets some treats. So now he leaves me the rats or the mice, and I don't give him any treats, and I make him leave them there. Like, I just ignore him. Luckily, he doesn't eat them.
Oh, boy, howdy.
But yeah, he just eventually he leaves them alone, and then I go and I take care of it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, there's a dead mouse right there.
Just still on the patio.
I'm gonna have to dispose of it.
Okay, let's wheel it back even further. Wheel of time.
The wheel of time. As you know, the wheel of time turns. Ages come and go.
Correct.
In an age known as the third age to some, an age that has yet to come, an age long past. The wind blew through my house. There you go. Wow, so every book starts like that.
Does it really?
So it's got a prologue.
Yeah.
And then and then it starts with, after the prologue is done, it goes, the wheel of time turns, all things come and go, and in an age known to some as the third age, and whatever I said,
sure.
but and then it starts with the wind blows through, and then whatever first chapter setting, it'll be like, oh, like in book 1, it's like, oh, it came through the field and over the ridge, and there was trees, and the trees were beautiful, and the leather leaf, and the blah blah blah, and the sour gum, and the blah blah, those types of trees apparently.
Yeah.
You see an older man and his son, and then in the second book, it's like, oh, the same thing but in a different location, and I can see Nick's soul draining away as I fucking just like
you're just giving me like a
smash him with the
you're giving me like
knowledge.
Beautiful landscapes.
Yeah, dark friends are there is an entity known as the Dark Lord.
Okay,
he's the boogeyman of the world.
Okay, sure.
Right? Everyone knows about him, but it's kind of like, well, I mean, I think everyone thinks he's real, but it's not like.
It's not like Boogeyman, where like some people are like, the Boogeyman's real, and other people are like, shut the fuck up.
No,
dude.
it's like everyone knows the Dark Lord's real.
Yeah.
There's lots of stories about him, blah blah blah.
Sure.
But his agents are known as Dark Friends.
Dark Friends.
And so they kind of work in the shadow. They work plainly out in the open, but they are evil on the inside. So,
okay.
So in the first book, there's like a merchant that comes to town that you end up finding out he's a dark friend.
He's a dark friend.
And he's been like visiting the town for 40 years and no one ever knew.
No one knew he was a dark friend.
Yeah, in like the regular people's lives, you would never meet a dark friend. And if you did, you're dead. They kill you.
Oh my god.
So Levi's a dark friend. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my god.
He's
an agent of the Dark Lord.
He's an agent of the Dark Lord, which he would call the Great Lord.
The Great Lord, yeah.
Because he is a dark friend. And
he's a friend of the dark.
He's trying to herald the last battle.
Okay.
There you go.
Nice.
Wheel of Time. I'm on book 13 out of 14.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's the first epic I've ever done. And
damn, man.
It's feeling good that I'm getting close because everything's starting to wrap up.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
So you're getting to like resolution.
Yeah. There's like, okay, so this author who wrote these, Robert Jordan, rest in peace, he's dead.
Sorry, Robert Jordan.
He like, there's just so many unresolved things right now. Like, I'm 3 books from the end, well, now I'm halfway through this book and then 1 book till it's over. But the last 3 books, there's just so much unresolved plot lines. Like a lot.
Oh God!
And it's like, oh God,
What's happening?
I hope he's fit. And so unfortunately, he had some horrible bone disease or something.
Oh,
some sort of cancer, I think.
Shit, bone cancer.
And he died.
God.
Yeah, he passed away before he could finish the books.
Oh no.
So the last 3 books are written by Brandon Sanderson, which is one of my favorite authors. And they're really good. He really does it justice. So
nice.
Everything's wrapping up. It feels good.
Cool.
Feels good, but I know
feels pretty good.
Except that it's ending.
Yeah.
And there's a little bit it's a bittersweet. It's like, well,
okay, I gotcha.
I finished the book, but I'm sad that it's over, right? Because I've been hanging out with these characters for 14 fucking books.
You know what makes me feel that way, James?
Mountain Dew Kickstart.
No. I never have a bittersweet ending with Mountain Dew Kickstart.
Bittersweet ending. I hope you're not going to give me any Endgame spoilers.
I would never do that.
Even though I watched it last night, so you could spoil it.
Did you watch it last night?
Oh, yeah, I went and saw it.
Yeah.
But we're not going to say anything.
We're not going to talk about it, except for that we both enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed it.
Yes.
I thought it was very good.
Yeah.
Probably the best Marvel movies so far.
I would say...
In the MCU. Don't give me that Spider-Man 2.
I'm not gonna give you that.
Look, we all like Spider-Man 2.
Everybody likes Spider-Man 2.
It's a great film.
Objectively, probably one of the greatest films of our generation.
But it's not part...
Second only, maybe, to Space Jam.
Okay.
Avengers Endgame, very excellent film.
Really good.
Very good.
But...
It's got a good balance of fan service. I thought the pacing was really good.
Pacing was really good. Fan service was...
Yeah.
Wild.
Buck wild. Wild with fan service.
They were doing stuff that I was like...
I cringed at some points.
I don't even... Oh.
I had a couple points that I was like, why? How? But then the pacing was good, so it moved away from that quickly.
Yeah. No, they were bringing things in that were like super callbacks. Mm-hmm. It was good. It's a good film. Wait, so what's your... All right, I'll go with my question.
Okay.
Let's catch up first.
Then
I'll get into my question.
All right, sounds good.
Which is Marvel related.
Excellent. Excellente.
Nick, what you been up to all week?
Oh, man. As I said in episode 14, 14. My parents and grandma went to Florida this past week. Mm-hmm. So I've been home alone with the dogs all week.
How's that been?
They are good sometimes, and then other times they're painfully obnoxious.
Yeah.
I found out when I woke up this morning that one of my dogs ate a pair of my sweatpants, and
were they your favorite sweatpants?
Yes, absolutely they were. Yeah, and I'm still in a feverish rage about it. I'm very angry. But they've been mostly fine. Mm-hmm. But I have been like watching movies and rewatching some TV shows, just doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Been building up my Yu-Gi-Oh deck. I decided that I'm gonna go back to competitive after I get the last couple cards I need to make this deck real good. Real good. I'm gonna take my alien superheroes all the way to the fucking top.
Alien basketball players?
No, superheroes.
Okay.
Confirmed superheroes.
Well,
yeah. It's okay though.
It's not as good as basketball players.
You're right, it's not. But there are sports player archetypes with basketball players.
Good.
And one of the other superhero archetypes has a basketball player character or card, which is pretty funny. God, anyways,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's so fucking weird. Destiny Hero Dunker, best card, 2,000 out of 10. It's very funny.
You're fucking lying.
I'm not lying to you.
That's horrid. You don't have to show. You show me later.
I pulled the card out of a pack the other day.
And you fucking vomited on it.
No, I didn't. I laughed.
You laughed.
Very hard.
That's fucked.
It's pretty funny.
It's fucking
I actually opened a pack a while ago, and I was like, there's no way I'm going to get the title card from this pack. I'm going to get the cards that are not as rare that I need. And then I didn't get those cards, and I got the fucking title card from the pack, which is a garbage pile. It's Orgoth the Relentless. It's very funny. He needs to roll dice for his effect. It's... When you got to flip coins and roll dice, it makes me want to die a little bit, but
it's like
it's very funny.
To activate this card's effect, you need to run a lap around the building and then take a shit on the fucking nearest blonde person.
Yeah, to activate the effect, you have to take a lap around the building before your opponent can complete their next turn.
You know, that would be a pretty funny video.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
That'd
just doing like random card effects.
Yeah, so you start off with like effects that are like regular effects.
Yeah.
Well, my card effect is that when I tap the card, I can draw 3 cards from my deck.
Oh yeah.
And then your turn. Mm-hmm. Well, my card's effect is when I flip the card around 3 times, it turns on the oven.
I activate my card's effect where I get to flip a coin 3 times, and if all 3 are heads, then I get to blow up the high school.
Yeah, so where it just continually gets more and more obnoxious. My card's effect is when I cut off all 5 of my right fingers, and I suck them for 10 minutes straight, and then I do a flip forwards and backwards. Then my monster card comes to life and eats the nearest innocent baby, causing you to lose half your deck. That's funny. We should do that.
I like that.
That sounds
That's
like
a good
fun
premise.
video.
Yeah.
Don't steal it.
OC, do not steal.
Caleb, Alex, don't steal it.
You fuckers.
Shout out Caleb. Shout out Alex.
Shout out Caleb. Shout out Alex. That's fine.
Anyway, your Yu-Gi-Oh deck.
Yeah. So getting ready to do some Yu-Gi-Ohs pretty soon here. That'll be pretty fun. Yeah, just been watching movies and TV and stuff. I watched the Ultraman show on Netflix.
The new one?
The new one, yeah.
Okay. How was that?
It was all right. I was mostly spacing out through a lot of it. It was... So it's mostly like the 3D animation, so I don't think you'd like it at all.
If it's...
It's like the 3D style.
Is it all like that, though?
Yes.
Okay, that I don't mind.
Oh, okay.
It's when they try and make it seem...
When it's like 2D.
When it's primarily 2D.
But then it becomes 3D for certain parts.
And it's like...
Why did you do that?
Why did you fucking do that?
Yeah.
That throws me into, as you said, a relentless rage?
Oh.
What did you say? A revengeful?
A feverish rage?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah. Whatever. But yeah, it was just okay. I watched Avengers Infinity War and Ant-Man and the Wasp again, both excellent movies.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the Black Mirror movie Bandersnatch.
Yes.
Did
you enjoy it?
I heard that you also watched it.
I have seen it, yes.
I did enjoy it a lot.
It was really fun.
I thought it was really, especially the Netflix part.
Yeah, so when I thought it said, do you want action?
Yeah.
Like, instead of a fight scene, I thought they were going to start fucking.
It seemed like that.
Like
the tone was like they're going to fuck right here and now.
He's going to get some action.
Yeah.
Not, oh my God, this is like a crazy kung fu fucking fight.
It just becomes a crazy action sequence. Yeah. It's hilarious.
It was really funny.
Super good. Did you watch all of the endings?
I got 4 out of 5 of the endings. And then I looked up looked at the timeline to see like what choices do what. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's like 5
I got
endings.
them all.
The only one I didn't get was when you get the top rated video game.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
When he's sitting in prison because so in order to do that one, you have to kill your dad and then chop him up and do something with him, and then you bury him or something.
Oh,
and then it.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, I got that one.
Yeah, so
it's the one where he's in jail. Yeah, he's in jail and he gets the.
Well, there's 2 where he's in jail, but one of them is, you get a 5 out of 10.
Oh yeah.
And then there's another one where Bandersnatch gets a 10 out of 10.
Yeah. I think I got both of the jail ones. I don't know. I thought it was really funny at the very beginning. At the very, very beginning, the first choice. Did you pick Go With the Company first time?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Oh, okay. It was pretty funny.
Oh wait, yes I did.
Yeah, like at the very beginning when you're in the boardroom.
Yeah.
And it's like, do you want to work with a team and do the...
It's like, fuck yeah.
It's like, hell yeah, this is a great opportunity.
That's his dream. That's what he wanted. And then the guy walks up to him and he's like, wrong choice.
Yeah.
It's like, oh.
What is that? And then it like goes on and it's like, this game fucking sucks. It's commercialized.
0 out of 10, yeah.
Yeah.
So and then you start over and I was like, huh. And then so and then it started over.
Yeah.
But then the guys like knew what they were gonna say.
Yeah.
And it was like, I see where this is going. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
yeah.
Ooh, it's meta.
Yeah, I thought it was really fun.
Yeah, super cool. Check out Black Mirror's Bandersnatch on Netflix.
On the Netflix.
It's an excellent interactive film. If you miss and want to pour one out for Telltale Games, check it out. That's what I thought immediately. I was like, James would love this.
I'm gonna pour one out. I do love Telltale Games.
I'm gonna pour one out for Telltale Games.
It's too bad they had shitty business practices and worked their fucking employees to the bone.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah,
it's so many fucking games that were all mostly okay, but
yeah, I mean, I didn't play one that I necessarily disliked.
Yeah,
it was just they fucking straight up like bad business practice, kind of immoral. Like worked them so hard that like people were quitting, and
Jesus.
It was a bad work environment, and like they had no money. Like I think at least what I thought I read was that like they just had so many licensing deals that they fucking ran out of money.
Yeah.
You know?
That makes sense. They had a lot of licensing deals.
A lot. Everything they had was pretty much licensed.
Yeah.
They didn't do any.
They got Batman, OG. Guardians of the Galaxy, Minecraft,
that was their thing. It was like licensed
Game of Thrones.
I'm sure all of that was expensive to license.
Yeah.
And they probably had to
Walking Dead, yeah.
Yeah, they probably had to give a certain percentage per sale, most likely, to licensing fees. So they weren't even getting full full deal.
Yeah. James, why don't you tell me about what you did this week, and then we'll hop into your questions.
Excellent. Well, I want to tell you about a story that you reminded me of. This reminds me of my baby. So my love for Choose Your Own Adventure.
Yes, of course.
Started with a movie.
Yes.
It was a Choose Your Own Adventure movie.
Okay.
On DVD.
Okay.
So you played it along with your remote.
Yeah, of course.
It was called Scourge of Worlds. And it was a Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
Choose Your Own Adventure movie.
Oh.
And it was fucking badass, dude.
Oh.
So it takes place in God, what is that D&D world called? It's blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's not Faerun. Fuck, I don't know. I don't remember.
All right. That's okay.
But yeah, like the two main characters is a guy and a girl, and there's like this evil witch lady. And dude, I used to play it all the fucking time, and it was so much fun. So that's where my love, I think, started. And then of course I read some of the Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Choose Your Own Adventures, which were always fun.
I remember I read the what was it? It's like the carnival.
Yep, there's
the carnival one.
Mm-hmm. I remember the carnival one.
It has like the weird zombie alligator on the front, I think.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah. It's like purple. Yeah.
And then they started coming out with these Choose Your Own Adventure games, specifically Telltale, where it's like the super Choose Your Own, well, not
it's
super
like,
Choose Your Own Adventure.
Pseudo
Choose Your Own Adventure.
Yeah. Because, I mean, very technically, in most of those games, you'll get to the same ending pretty much no matter what, I think.
Yes. They essentially have the same story. It's just some of the details change depending on your
choices.
On your choices.
Yeah. But excellent. I love choice, specifically in adventures, like when you're like when you have a sense of agency within the world.
Yeah.
That isn't just like, I'm going to hack and slash my way to victory.
Yeah, there's this really great quote I read, I think from one of the head designer for the Dragon Age game.
Oh, okay.
The first one, Dragon Age Origins.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's Mass Effect. I'm not sure which. But essentially it was like all the choices.
Both BioWare?
Yeah, they're both BioWare.
Yeah.
Essentially what he said was that you have to make the choices kind of ambiguous, kind of morally gray.
Yeah.
To actually make it feel like you're doing what you think is right.
Yeah.
And I think I was like, wow. Seriously. So they had to go in and design any choices you made to kind of be like, you could go either way.
Yeah.
And that gave the player like a sense of like, maybe not peace, but like that they felt like what they were doing was right.
Yeah, like you're playing the story the way you would play the story.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really cool because there are like games like I'll say Fallout 3 with the karma system. It's just very, very obvious. It's like,
oh yeah,
well, you can save this child, or you could throw him in a vat of goo and get a gun.
Well, obviously, the right thing to do is throw him in the vat of goo to get the gun.
Yeah, exactly.
You want the gun.
Yeah, I have a hard time being the bad guy in video, or I used to.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I do anymore. I typically try and not be the bad guy.
I usually just try to play it the way I would play it, no matter what that would be. And sometimes it reveals that I'm an asshole, which is okay.
The thing I do is I create a character.
Yeah.
Right? And I think of like that character and like what I think that character would choose.
Yeah.
So for example, like I was playing Dragon Age Inquisition and I made a mage who was like really, really for the circle, which a lot of mages don't like. It's kind of like being contained in this thing because they're mages and they're dangerous. But he was like really for it. He liked it, and he was like he believed in Andraste, which is the god, which is unlike most mages.
Sure.
And so like I made him this kind of like high up, like he really wanted to help people and was very studious. And
that actually makes me think of.
It doesn't remind you.
No, it makes me think of. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. What? It left my Ultimate Alliance. Marvel Ultimate Alliance.
Okay.
Ultimate Alliance 2, where they do the Civil War storyline.
Oh, okay.
That character makes me think of Team Iron Man in Ultimate Alliance.
Oh, okay.
Because he's on like the superheroes need to be registered to the government.
Yes.
Yes. So that's what that reminds me of.
That's what that character.
Yeah.
That was fun.
That prospect does.
Like and like in games and like series like that, I try and switch it up a lot.
Sure.
So like in Dragon Age Origins, I played the city elf who was just like pissed off at the world. Like he was fucking angry.
Bitter man.
I mean, he'd been the subject of some racist fucking crimes and yeah, so he wasn't happy.
Elf bitter man.
Yep. So anyway, I'll get back on track with the podcast, I suppose.
Absolutely.
What have I been up to this week?
What have you been up to this week?
A lot of working.
All right.
You know, making that cash money millionaire.
Making that sweet, sweet grain.
That sweet $30,000 a year.
Baby.
That's my shit.
That's the shit.
What else have I done? I went and saw Endgame last night.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bueno, I likey.
It's very good. What showtime did you see?
I saw the 6 p.m.
Did you really?
I did.
At
the
one we used to work at?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I saw at the one we used to work at.
Yeah, I didn't want to go over there.
That's fine.
It
was all right.
I worked there.
Yeah.
And then I came home and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to the one here.
Sounds good.
As you can see, I bought the big soda.
You did get the big soda.
And I didn't have to pee.
Didn't have to pee.
But I'm pretty good at not having to pee most of the time.
My butt was a little sore when I stood up.
It's a long movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stretched it out.
Oh yeah.
I stretched it out when it was over, but
absolutely. I was wearing my belt. I had some of that belt bite.
Got
when
that
I
belt
stood
bite.
Up.
Fuck.
That belt bite, son.
I hate that fucking
Jeez,
belt bite, dude. When you fucking gotta stand up and just like lift your whole stomach up. Yeah.
It's the worst thing on earth.
God, I don't think I really did anything this week, dude.
Yeah.
I had a pretty boring.
It's been
week.
a pretty slow week.
Yeah, I'm like grasping at straws. Like, what did we fucking? I guess you and I made a video last weekend.
Yeah, we made a special video last weekend.
We made a very special video. It'll come out.
Yeah.
When I edit it.
Yeah, whenever you feel like it.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe we do like one of them a month.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
So you'll see that hopefully coming soon
to a YouTube near you.
God, yeah, I don't think I really did anything this week, bro. I'm like trying to think. It's like, okay, what did I do Monday? I worked, and then I came home.
Yeah, I'm really bland this week.
I've been that's why I get home and like I've been so deep in these books.
Yeah.
That like I'll listen to them and I'll start doing like housework.
Oh, okay.
So like I think on Monday I actually flipped all the chairs upside down and got rid of all the old felt pads and put new felt pads on them and did it to the table and
jeez.
And I was just listening to my book while I was doing that. So.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yep. I had a pretty boring week.
That's all right. We're grown-ups. We have boring weeks sometimes.
No updates there, folks.
Sorry
to say that my boring ass is boring.
That's all right. That's okay. We still like you anyway.
Well, thank you, son.
You're welcome, Father.
Okay, so let's get into the questions.
Hell yeah.
And it's my question first.
2. Go ahead. It's your turn to ask questions.
Why did you just yell 2?
I guess you're going to find out in 2 episodes.
Oh, no, Nick. You know what happens in 2 episodes.
That's why I said 2.
Oh, God.
Keep going. Keep it rolling, son.
Okay, so Nick, we briefly touched on the end game. We won't spoil anything.
My arm is sore. I gotta stretch it out.
Why is your arm sore?
I don't know. I think it's the way I've been sitting.
Oh, okay. You've been doing the lean and talk.
Yeah, I've been doing the lean and talk.
It's a good lean and talk. If you didn't notice, Nick. Okay, Nick walked into my house.
Yeah,
looking cute as shit as usual.
Absolutely.
And I saw the shirt he was wearing, and I said, Nick, I have that same shirt. I'm gonna go put it on.
And I said, oh my fucking God, really?
And then I put it on. Mine's older and a little more worn.
I think mine is also older. I've worn the shirt one time.
Oh, really?
I found it in my room when I was getting ready to do laundry the other day and was like, just throw it in the laundry. Let's give it a wash and then put it on. And then decide to wear it today.
Yeah, I wear the shirt a lot. So mine's a little bit more discolored than yours. Just a little bit.
That's all right.
But
that's all right.
Anyway, so that's why we're wearing matching shirts.
Yeah. It definitely was not coordinated until the minute before recording.
Yeah. I was like, Nick, I have that same shirt. I'm going to go put it on.
Yes.
And then I did. And here we are.
Nice.
Anyway,
nice
we touched on Endgame.
Yes.
And which brings us, this movie brought us kind of an end of an arc.
Yeah.
A very long arc.
Absolutely.
It's been like
10 years.
10 years, yeah. 10 years of Marvel movies.
Oh yeah.
Through the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yes.
So Nick, I want to hear your top 5 MCU movies.
Oh God, my top 5 MCU movies?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. I know Endgame is up there.
Yep.
And I really like this might be a weird one. Ant-Man. Ant-Man's in the top for me.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, howdy. This is so hard. Captain America, the First Avenger.
Okay, so
the
first Captain America movie.
Yeah.
I actually need to rewatch that one. I've only seen it once, I think.
It's really good. I really like it. So what did I say? Endgame.
Yep.
Ant-Man, Captain America.
Yeah.
I really like the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
And man, it's such a hard question.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I think that's really interesting about when people list what their like top 5 favorite Marvel movies are?
Uh-huh.
Very rarely do people say any of the Iron Man movies.
Well, certainly not Iron Man 2 or 3.
Yes.
Those are bottom. Those are bottom tier.
Oh yeah, bottom tier. Bottom tier for sure.
And it's been a long time since I saw Iron Man 1. So
Yeah.
I think I'd like to rewatch all the movies now that the arc is done.
Yeah.
The whole arc is done. All 3 phases are done.
God, I'm just trying to think. What would I put in the number 5?
So what? We got 3 Iron Man movies.
I would say the first Avengers movie.
Okay.
And I think that'll wrap my top 5.
Okay.
I don't no particular order. Just
Yeah,
I
those
think
are your
I
top
want to
5?
throw those 5 out there.
All right. So excluding Endgame,
Yes.
favorite moments from each of those movies.
Oh man.
Gonna make you think.
Yeah. In
So,
Ant-Man. Let's see. My favorite moment in Ant-Man. I really like the break-in sequence at the beginning of Ant-Man when he's like, okay, I'm going to plan the whole break-in into Hank Pym's house. That whole sequence is very interesting because they talk all the way through it, and then you like watch it happen, and it's like, this is peak heist film.
Yeah, I have a special spot in my heart for heist.
Oh,
things.
yeah.
I don't know why.
Yes.
I seriously do not know why. It's just like I like heist things.
Yeah.
It's really strange. Like
very cool.
I didn't necessarily really watch anything like
Yeah.
that or read anything like that, but anytime I see something that's kind of heisty, I'm like,
Yeah.
I fucking dig this.
Oh yeah. So Ant-Man and Captain America. I think my favorite moment is the very end, the crash of the plane, when he's like, it's so emotional. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I've seen that movie once.
So in Captain America: The First Avenger, he has to get to the future somehow, you know. So when he fights the Red Skull, he gets on the bomber.
Oh yeah,
and then
yeah.
and then he beats Red Skull. Red Skull gets like sucked up into like Asgard or some shit, we imagine, with the Tesseract, and then it's just Captain America and the Tesseract in the bomber, and it's gonna crash. And so he's like on the radio with Peggy.
Oh yeah,
and he's like, "Say me that last dance," and then he crashes it into the ice over the Arctic. Or
some ocean.
Over ice. Over an icy place.
Give me Captain America over ice.
Yeah. Give me Captain America on the rocks. But yeah, when he crashes into the ice and then he's like, "Save me that last dance," and then it's such an emotional sequence because you know what's gonna happen. He's gonna be thought out 70 years in the future, and he's just the man out of time. He's that jaded Captain America, like, I fought for this country and now I have to fight for it again. They couldn't just leave me for dead. See, Captain America, and then I said Guardians of the Galaxy. I really like the opening sequence of Guardians of the Galaxy with
Chris Pratt.
With Chris Pratt, Star-Lord doing the walking to get the Power Stone in Come and Get Your Love. I also like the final fight in Guardians of the Galaxy, the dance-off.
The dance-off.
The dance-off is very good. And then...
Avengers.
Avengers, yeah. So it's not really a scene, but I every time I watch it, I do a tally of everyone saying, "Oh, what's their play?"
Oh God.
What's his play? So that's his play. What's your play? Like I watched it a few months ago, and it was like 5 or 6 times in the movie that a different character is like, "So that's his play." What's his play? So what's his play? Like
So
it's
what's
just
his play?
it's like Black Widow and Coulson does it and Iron Man does it. And I think Captain America does it once and Nick Fury or Maria Hill does it. I think Coulson might do it twice. It's the funniest, like, weird abstract line. Like they say it a bunch.
Yeah.
It's very funny, and then you can't go wrong with that big pose circle right there.
Yes, of course.
In the big fight,
kinda...
New York fight sequence.
Yeah,
it's very good. It's very good. Marvel movies just have a real, the Avengers theme. Alan Silvestri is one of my favorite fucking composers ever. He does some very, very good music, and the Avengers theme is probably probably one of the best.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's so good.
It's a good one.
Oh yeah.
It's a good shit.
Sorry, I'm just thinking.
You're thinking about the.
Oh God, it's so good. Sorry, I'm zoning out now. James, what are your top 5 favorite Marvel movies?
My top 5 favorite Marvel movies are as follows.
Yes.
I won't put them in any place yet.
Yeah.
But I'll name them. Endgame.
Sure.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Sure.
Ant-Man.
Yeah. I think this
Uh,
is where our tastes are going to diverge.
yes, I think so. I really liked Black Panther a lot.
Yeah, Black Panther was good.
Was really good. And then, let's see. Oh, God.
The fifth one's hard.
Fifth one is hard.
There's a lot of good ones and a fair amount of bad ones.
Yeah. Let's see. I liked... I'd probably... Fuck, that is hard.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Civil War.
Yeah?
I liked Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, did I like Civil War? I think I liked it.
Yeah.
It was the first time there were so many superheroes together.
Yeah, that was the biggest like big crossover.
Yeah, before
until
Infinity War.
Infinity War. Yeah.
I liked Winter Soldier a lot too.
Yeah. Captain America Winter Soldier is a very excellent movie.
Yeah, I think actually it'd be Winter Soldier instead of Captain America Civil War.
Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, as you can tell, most of our choices were the same.
Yeah.
I fucking loved. Out of all 5 of those movies,
Mm-hmm.
2 of those movies I saw 3 times. Actually, I only saw Guardians of the Galaxy twice in theaters, but I saw Ant-Man 3 times in theaters.
I think I saw Ant-Man twice in theaters.
Yeah. So I saw Ant-Man 3 times. I went by myself. I took Nikki, shout out Nikki, and I took Brennan, shout out Brennan.
Nice.
And then Guardians of the Galaxy, Nikki and I went to the drive-in before it closed. We saw it.
Hell
that was
yeah.
the last thing we saw.
Nice.
We had to suffer through planes too. fire and
Planes,
rescue.
fire and rescue.
We had to suffer through that shit before we could see Guardians of the Galaxies.
Oh man.
Because the drive-in used to do the double feature, as you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so we suffered through that, and then we saw Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was hooked. Yeah, that made me actually go and read like there was like a line of comics from like 2008, I think.
Yeah.
That I just fucking tore through. They were so good. Yeah, and then
Beautiful.
And then I went and took Brennan to it in the movie theater.
What are your favorite bits of those?
Let's see.
What are the bits, son?
Guardians of the Galaxy. The beginning's really good, like you said. Gosh. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I'm trying to go through the movie in my head.
Yeah. I just like a good, well-executed title sequence, man.
It's good, yeah.
A well-executed, funny title sequence, and then like a fairly dramatic ending. That'll get you to the finish line.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, the title sequence is really good. It really sets.
It sets the mood.
It really sets the mood.
Yeah.
I like the prison break. Mm-hmm. The prison break is pretty good.
Yeah.
And then let's see, in Ant-Man. Yeah, the break-in was super good at the beginning.
Yeah.
Also, the break-in with when they're trying to steal the.
When they steal the
I forget what they're trying to steal. Actually,
are they taking? They're not taking the
the yellow jacket.
They're not taking the yellow jacket suit.
No,
they're taking.
He's got something.
They've got like experimental PIM particles or something.
Yeah. Oh yes, because he's been working on it, and he knows if. And if his brain's like starting to like go, Yellow Jacket's brain is starting to go.
Yeah, his brain's starting to melt because he didn't have the light.
Right.
Yeah, his suit is the poopy, and didn't do the shrinking good.
No shrinking good. I also love the bit with Luis where he
when he's just
where
like
he's talking.
So I was talking to my friend, and my friend was talking. Yeah, that's really good.
That is very
crazy super fine.
Yeah.
I like his sequences in Ant-Man and the Wasp as well. They're all very good.
Well, yeah, because they give him the truth serum.
Yeah,
and that's when it starts. And it's like, oh, here we fucking go, baby.
Yes,
so good.
It's not a truth serum. Oh my god, it's a truth serum. That bit at the end was very funny. Yeah.
So then, what else did I say? I said, oh, Black Panther.
Yeah.
Man, I really like when they do really cool cinematic bits.
Mm-hmm.
So the bit where he's in the like savannah and he's talking to his father.
Yeah.
And it's just like this beautiful like purple.
Oh, when he's in like the ghost world?
Yeah, he's like in the ghost world.
Yeah.
And he's talking to his father.
He's in like the...
And he's like saying to his father that like he's gonna change things and that, you know, it's time for things to change. It was like, oh man. Yeah, that paired with the cinematic bits was like, damn, that was good.
I really liked I wasn't a crazy huge fan of the fight sequence at the end, but I really liked the chase sequence, the car chase, I think.
At the beginning?
At the beginning, yeah. Or in when they're in Japan, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I like that. Was it the underground casino bit?
Yes.
With the weird meta the song fuck, why can't I remember his name?
The weird meta song.
There's a song that's like that plays in the casino, and I can't remember who it's by right now, but it plays in the casino bit, but the song was only written for the Black Panther soundtrack.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, oh, if this song is playing in the world, this song was for the Black Panther soundtrack specifically. So it's like,
huh?
What does that mean?
Yeah, I also think. Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar. It's a Kendrick Lamar track.
Yeah, he produced the whole soundtrack.
The whole
soundtrack for
Black Panther.
For Black Panther.
Yeah,
that's got one of the best soundtracks, and so
good.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
yeah,
obviously very good. Hits that 80s sweet spot.
It's my fave.
And then, the Black Panther soundtrack. So good.
Oh yeah.
And then Winter Soldier. The elevator fight scene, dude.
The elevator fight scene's so good.
So good.
So good.
Elevator fight scene is amazing. And then that fight scene where he's fighting Bucky before he knows it's Bucky. And then I think at the end of the fight, he finds out
that
it was him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Good shit, man.
Great shit, man.
I got to go back and rewatch them all, I think.
Yeah. I definitely cannot wait for Endgame to come out so I can do an Infinity War Endgame back to back. That's something I really, really want to do.
Yeah. It's a long one.
You know, we didn't bring up Captain Marvel. What did you think of Captain Marvel?
It's the only Marvel movie I haven't seen.
You haven't seen Captain Marvel? Oh, man.
And I was like, well, so it's still in theaters.
Yeah.
But I can't find it in theaters.
Really?
Yeah. It might be at Regal, I guess.
Yeah.
But I was hoping I could stream it yesterday before I went and saw Endgame, but it's not out yet.
The only like relevant part is the post-credit scene.
Okay. I figured.
Because that takes place in present day.
Yeah.
But everything else is...
It's like in the 90s or whatever.
Yeah. Everything else is in like 1994, I want to say.
1 year after my birth.
Oh, the year of my birth.
You're the reason Carol Danvers?
Yeah.
You're the reason Carol Danvers is here, Nick.
Oh, my God. I'm Captain Marvel.
Wow. Lucky lad.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so Marvel movies.
V good.
They're good.
V good.
They're good, and they're bad.
Yep.
There are bad ones. Iron Man 2.
Thor Dark World.
Thor Dark World is better than Thor 1.
I think they're both bad. I don't like either of them.
I also think they're both bad.
Yeah.
But Dark World is better. Thor, the first one, is a romantic comedy that they disguised as a superhero movie.
Yeah, a little bit.
Where they just fight a giant robot at the end.
They do, yeah. It's pretty
just
funny.
Like, who the fuck who did this?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You naughty boys.
It's pretty good.
There's 2 parts of that movie I remember. Mm-hmm. The part where they fight the robot.
Yeah.
And the part where he drinks a coffee and then yells more.
Then smashes the cup on the ground.
He wants more. That's it.
That's pretty good. I remember when... how was it? He breaks into the Shield camp to get Mjolnir back.
Yeah. I do remember.
And he has like a little bit with Hawkeye.
Oh yeah, and Hawkeye's in it for like a second.
He's in it for like 5 minutes. He's in the sequence where he's watching Mjolnir, and that's it. That's it.
That's it. Little shield, little shield
shit.
Hawkeye.
It's good shit. Oh man, I think it's time for a commercial break, my man.
I think it is time for a commercial break. Nick, what are we sponsoring today?
This week, James, our sponsor, Kraeble Murphy, has got for us a most magnificent product that I'm really excited about.
Please tell me more.
That product is Kraeble Murphys Miracle Beverage. Take a sip, you silly drip.
You heard it here first, folks. Kraeble Murphys
Miracle
Beverage. It's fizzy.
It's fizzy.
It's flat.
It's everything you need it to be and everything you don't want it to be.
It's fizzy. It's flat. It's sweet. It's salty.
It's sour. It's savory. It's spicy. It activates every single taste bud, every taste receptor you could ever imagine in your mouth. It's got that umami. You ever wonder what umami is? It's Kraeble Murphys Miracle Beverage.
Yeah, with the patent pending technology, black
tar heroin.
Black tar heroin.
Take one sip, you silly drip, and your dreams will
slip
right into your mouth. With this, a tasty drink for I think.
You can pre-order
Kraeble Murphys Miracle Beverage
at
shop.combo.io
miracle whip
shop.combo.io .miracle.
The code is
combo
nugget
15 combo nuggy 15. Get your Miracle Beverage.
That code doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It actually makes it more expensive.
It does, yeah. It actually adds 15% to the total.
Kraeble Murphys Miracle Beverage.
Which is the low price of 100,000 rupees.
Get yours today.
Get them today.
Wow.
Taste everything and then never again. Kraeble Murphys Miracle Beverage. Thanks for sponsoring us, Kraeble Murphy.
Big thanks to Kraeble Murphy. He's been sponsoring us since day one.
Time immemorial.
Since before time started. He's been sponsoring us.
Since before time started, but after time ended.
Correct. As you know, the wheel of time turns.
Oh, it turns all right.
And ages come and go.
Yep, that's right.
Should I keep going? Damn, we got 6 minutes.
All right. Well, in this 6 minutes, James, we have our first Comboner question.
We got a Comboner question.
That's fucking right, homie.
Holy shit. Who'd you force to do that?
I didn't force anyone to do it, surprisingly.
It just came to us.
An ultimate Comboner did it of her own volition.
Oh, great.
This is the wrong email.
Let's read Nick's email.
Not that email, please. All right, so we have some not-so-hot quetchies from Ultimate Comboner Jasmine.
Okay, yes. Ultimate Comboner Jasmine. She sent in some questions.
So we're gonna answer her questions real quick. We've already answered two of them. What is your favorite anime and what is your favorite class from high school or college? So let's do those speed round really quick.
So favorite anime would probably be My Hero.
Yeah. Favorite anime is Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. I'm starting to sway towards Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, but Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds will always win because you say never loses.
There it is.
Favorite class in high school or college?
I took a screenwriting class in college. That was a lot of fun. You also did.
I also took that class.
We've talked about this, not on the podcast.
Yes.
Maybe we'll save it.
Yeah, we'll save that one for another time. James and I took a screenwriting class at 2 different times.
Yep.
James had a good time. I had a bad time. My favorite class, I like every music class I've ever taken, I think.
Yeah.
Music theory was very fun. My brain is very oriented towards music math, so music theory has always been a big fun for me. The beginner stuff is very like this.
Yeah, I did music theory, and I passed. And that's what I'll say about that.
Nice. All right. Now that we got those two out of the way, the brand new question for you and me from Ultimate Comboner Jasmine. If you could have dinner with any celebrity, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Okay, so I would have dinner with... Oh, man, this is a tough one. Probably Matt Mercer.
Yeah?
He is just such a kind gentleman.
Oh, yeah.
He is so nice. Like, I don't know him in real life, and I just know he's so nice.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen him in real life.
Yeah.
I got to see him in Seattle. It was crazy.
Nice.
I was maybe like 30 feet away from him.
Wow.
Anyway, he seems like such a cool guy, and he's got some really great like RPG advice, and it's just really great to listen to him talk about his life and talk about voice acting and acting in general.
Yeah.
So I'd probably pick him.
Nice. I've had this question for a while, and so I've been trying to like think of a good, interesting answer. But when it comes right down to it, if I'm gonna have dinner with somebody, celebrity or not, I just want to have dinner with somebody that I just want to hang out with.
Okay.
And so I've been dwelling on that for a long time. Paul Rudd.
Yeah, yeah, he'd be fun.
I would have a nice spaghetti dinner with Paul Rudd.
A nice bland
spaghetti dinner with Paul Rudd. Call back to celebrities read mean tweets.
There it is. Jimmy Kimmel.
That's pretty good.
Shout out Paul Rudd. Shout out Matt Mercer.
Shout out Jimmy Kimmel.
If any of you three would like to be on the podcast,
do not. I swear to God, do not hesitate.
Paul Rudd, I loved you.
I love you in every movie I've ever seen you in.
Everything I've ever seen you in, I've loved.
Yeah. One of the movies I watched this week was Wet Hot American Summer, which is one of my favorite comedies of all time, and Paul Rudd is in that, and it's...
Fuck, man, I love Paul Rudd.
It's so good. Paul Rudd is so fucking good.
Paul Rudd, please be on our podcast.
Paul Rudd.
Fly out here to good old fucking... Oregon.
Come on down.
I'll let you in my house. You'll see my humble beginnings and probably my humble endings.
Yeah. Paul Rudd and representation for Paul Rudd. Email us at classiccombopod@gmail.com so that Paul Rudd can come on our podcast, please.
And Matt Mercer.
And
Paul Rudd.
And Jimmy Kimmel. Nah, we'll get Jimmy Kimmel.
We'll get Jimmy.
We'll have a
later.
late night special, and we'll get Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel, and Jimmy Fallon, and Seth Meyers, and Trevor Noah, and
James Corden,
and
who else does that shit? Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, we'll get Conan, and why can't John Oliver?
Yeah.
We'll get all you late night fuckers on here.
Lily Singh.
Does Lily Singh do a late night?
I think
she's got
a late night show now.
She do Colin. What's his fucking name? The Scottish guy that hosted the late night show. I can't remember his name. Lily Singh, you got that show now. I'm pretty sure. Come stop on by. All the late night folks.
We'll have all the late night people on, but
I don't know how we're gonna fit all you people into James's house.
We got to have a special episode with Paul Rudd.
And Matt Mercer.
Don't hesitate.
Call us, please.
Email
us, please.
Make our dreams. Have you ever wanted to make someone's dreams come true?
Now is the time.
Paul Rudd, Matt Mercer.
Please.
We like you a lot, probably.
So fucking much. God, so much. So much. Thanks for stopping by at a Classic Combo, everybody.
Big thanks for that last question.
Thank you, Ultimate Comboner Jasmine.
If you got any more questions, you can email us at
classiccombopod@gmail.com.
That's the one.
That is our Gmail. if you'd like to ask us any questions, say anything to us. It's an awful lonely email. You could change that. You can change that, my sweet, sweet comboners. Keep an eye out for our upcoming project. We're not going to tell you what it is. You'll see.
It'll be good.
It'll be real.
You'll like it.
It'll be real tasty.
Ooh, is that a hint? Is that a hint?
You'll have
Maybe.
to find out.
Next time on
Classic Combo.
Goodbye.
I love you.
I kissed him on the mouth.